everybody, welcome back to another video from the CMON Expo here in Atlanta, Georgia. We're here with Alex, the lead designer of God of War, the card game. Fel Barros is his assistant, which is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Having somebody like Fel as your assistant.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of an ego thing, right?
He's my partner in crime for 5 years now.
Partner in crime.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Well, this is God of War, the card game. Now, you probably know that God of War is a rather popular video game from SMS. So we'll talk about how that worked out a little bit, after we give you a little bit of a taste of a playthrough here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Alex, and he's going to explain how everything goes in a basic form. We'll give some a few rounds of gameplay, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so take it away.
All right. Okay, so we talked a lot to SMS Studio in order to get to the story of this game. They were really into this, and we were able to get to a new branch of their own story.
Yeah,
which is really cool.
Cool.
So in this game, you play as Norns, seers of the future. You're looking to the wheel, and you're trying to see a possible future where Ragnarok does not happen.
Got it.
Okay. So if you're able to go through all the quests, through all your path, and succeed, you found this future. If not, this is not the right future. You go back and start all over. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What I'm actually talking about are those cards here, and I'll be shuffling here the normal quest cards, which are 6.
Okay.
I just leave this one there because it already has the mosaic open.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, but it was actually supposed to be random. And we have the possible endings of the story, which I'll be shuffling as well, and I will add 3 here. Okay. So this is the path the Norns are seeing. This is the future.
Okay.
We'll be each one of these are one quest. We'll be starting for this one, okay, which is mandatory, was random. After that, we can choose. There's a path here. Let's say we go to Alfheim. This other card here becomes a hindrance for us, something bad.
Yeah.
After that, we can choose. Let's say we go to Sigram as our final encounter, and then the other 2 cards become hindrances for us. Okay.
Got it.
So for now, we'll be playing the first quest, which is the Traveler.
Yep.
And the quest is already set it up here. Okay. So you have this beautiful mosaic.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so each one has its own little, so you have those other mosaic cards over there, and each different scenario will have its own mosaic, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So here's where the action takes place. Okay. The quest round, it has 3 phases. All right. The first one will be drawing cards. So as you can see, Sam here is Kratos. I'm playing as Atreus, his son, boy.
It's cool.
And you have your own special starting deck. You have your dashboard, and along with it, you have your standee. Okay. Since it's our first game, I'll just be placing us anywhere.
Okay.
So those are the columns, and those are actually the places we'll be interacting with. So I'll place Kratos in this column here, actually in this one, because Kratos can take more damage, and Atreus on this
Just
column
you're whipping
here.
away here. Okay.
Yeah,
I see how that is. All right,
I'm just like
I got it.
DPS from behind. So basically, those are slots that your character can stand. I can, in my round, move to any other slot that I want. However, if I go to a slot with another character there, I can choose if I go in the back or if I go in the front. So the player in the front will be taking damage as soon as the mosaic interacts with us. Okay. The second phase is the activation phase. So we have already drawn 7 cards, which is our starting hand limit.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. And I can play as many actions I want as long as I have cards to do that. Okay. The main action you'll be doing is ranged attacks and melee attacks. Okay. And how they work. Each card that has a health icon or an armor icon means there is a monster dead and we can attack. Okay, so this is a ranged attack. I can reach the upper card and the lower card from the column I am in. Melee attacks can only reach the lower card. Okay,
Got it.
so let's see some materials. Let's give an example of a ranged attack. So I'm here, here's the monster, he has 3 life, and I declared a ranged attack. I can add as many number cards I want to strengthen this attack. Okay, so I decide I'll make an attack of 4.
Right.
I'll be rolling the dice. 0, great, that's perfect. So
It's the
I kill him.
defense, right?
Yeah,
It's
that's
the
the
defense
defense
die.
dice. The monster defense dice.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy is dead. Every time I see an icon like this, I increase my rage bar by 1. And when it gets to the maximum, I can spend and do my unique cool thing here. So this card specific, when he's dead, he flips. And in the back of the card, we can see a few rewards and other cool stuff for the scenario. We'll get there while we're playing.
Mm-hmm.
So you can attack, and another cool thing you can do, I'm using Ymir decks as an example because I don't have in my starting deck.
Mm-hmm.
You can play special cards, which are purple cards that has a text here, and it says here what you can do. And you can play purple card at any time, including during other players' turn.
Okay.
All right. So as soon as my turn is done, as an example, let's say attack here, then I moved attack here, and my turn is done. Okay, I spend all of those cards here, right?
Yeah.
We'll be drawing 1 upgrade card. The only thing that matters right now is this icon on the upper right here, because it shows which card will trigger. Okay, so this card, for example, will trigger, and in this scenario we have only monsters, so monsters attack. This monster makes a ranged attack, which means he'll be striking the furthest player starting from this column, which is me. And now I can react. I have shields, which I can also add number cards to increase the value of my defense. So in this case, he's attacking 2. I could use only this card that already gives me a value of 2, and I'm fine. All right? So that was the end of my turn. This guy attacks as well, and this is different. This is a melee attack. So the melee attacks, we need to look at the arrows to see which columns the monster is targeting. He'll be attacking me, since I'm in this column, and Sam, since he is in this column.
Right.
I have no more cards, so I'm taking 3 damage. Sam, there's anything you can do,
You can be doing that along with that.
cool. So you absorb as well.
Yes.
All right. So after my turn, Sam will play his turn. After Sam's turn, we'll draw 1 more card. And after that, when the round is done, we'll play +1 card. Okay? The mosaic will activate for each one of the cards we draw. And after that, we're going to the upgrade phase, in which me and Sam will be discussing here and choose 1 card to take to our deck upgraded. Okay?
Right. Yeah.
This card is really cool. I have a lot of flexibility. I'll be choosing this one.
Yeah.
And one cool thing is that the card goes to the top of my drawing deck, which means I'm for sure will have this card in my next turn.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's cool.
So after we upgrade the cards, we start all over again,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the game.
Yep.
Basically, in this scenario, we're trying to kill those 2 travelers here. They all has a minor trick in order for us to actually deal damage to them. For example, this guy here. We cannot hit him in this face of the card. However, after he attacks, he flips every time, and he gives us a window to actually strike him.
Right.
This guy over here, he has 2 armors. In order to destroy an armor, we have to deal the exact or more amount of damage that's written in the number here. As soon as we destroy those 2 armor here, we flip the card and we can finish him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Besides that, we have a special rule for this scenario, which is a cool treasure here. It says that as soon as we find the R, B, and N runes, which is hidden somewhere here, we flip this card and we'll be gaining a cool reward.
Okay.
Okay, that's the game, Sam. You want to play a few
Yeah,
rounds?
let's get it. Well, let's get it. Now we can choose where we start, right?
Yeah, sure.
And of course, these are going to be
4, 5, 6,
shuffled
7.
back in. So we have a little bit of mystery.
Yep.
All right. So who wants to go first?
Okay.
You've got the axe over there, so you go.
Yeah, I
go
can
ahead
go
and
first.
And
All right.
we got to choose what column we want to start in, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure. I will starting right there.
Okay, I'm going to start over here.
Cool. All right. So showtime.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Show me how it's done.
Show me how it's done. All right. So this box here means that I can interact with this card as long as I'm in the same column. I'll be playing 2 arrows, and I have it. I'll be increasing my rage by 2.
Yeah.
And this card says that as soon as I interact with it, I can flip this card and this card. So I'll be flipping both. All right, cool. We found our first room. 2 to go.
All right.
Okay. And after that, I still have 1 movement and a few cards to play. So we'll be moving here. And I'll be making an attack of ranged attack of 3.
All right.
Okay, let's see how it goes. 2. Yeah, not so good.
Yep.
However, still managed to deal him 1 damage.
Okay.
All right, I raise my rage by 1 again.
Right.
And I want to keep the cards I have here
Yeah,
in
for
order to
possible.
yeah.
All right. So it comes to my turn then.
Let me just
you gotta
draw
do
1
this.
upgrade card. There we go. All right, this guy here will strike those 3 columns here. Since there's only 1 player here, he strikes you, Sam.
Fine. Be that
Hey.
way. All right. So we're going to go ahead. He's hitting me for what? 3.
3. Yeah.
All right. So that's 1.
All right.
And I'll take the other 2.
All right.
I'll
Cool.
take the other 2. That's part of
Part of the plan.
part of the
Part
plan.
of the master plan.
I don't know about a master plan,
Yeah.
but okay. So here I'm gonna attack this dude with
Okay.
melee. Now we have to deal 10 or 15 in one go, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to do 10 here.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with
Plus
melee
1.
attack plus 1,
All right.
2,
2.
5, 8, 10.
10. Perfect. One cool thing is that when you're striking armor, we do not need to roll the dice.
Yeah.
So you already destroyed 1 of this guy armor. So
This one is the only one that counts there, right?
exactly.
Because I didn't actually play that side of the card.
Exactly.
All right. So I raise my rage by 1.
Yep.
Up here like this, and these guys go to my discard pile. I really can't do anything else, so I'm done. This card
All right.
flips.
Let's see what happens. Okay. So this guy will
hit me as
attack
well.
you by 2.
That's just gonna have to take it.
Okay. I feel sorry for that.
That didn't hurt.
Okay.
Just a scratch.
Sure. Okay. And this guy will attack me by 3. Luckily, I have. So I'm fine. And just to be sure, the game is hard, we'll draw another card. Okay, so this guy will be striking me and you by 2.
Got it.
All right, I have nothing to do now.
You know me. Just give me a 5.
Yep, there you go. Luckily for you, you still have life.
Yep.
And that's the round. So now we can choose from this card.
Discard
here.
whatever's left in our hand,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I'd like to choose this one.
Yeah, sure. And you play it anytime, and you can draw 2 cards.
Right.
Cool. I'll go with flexibility. This one here. And this left card here goes to the bottom of the deck.
Okay.
Okay, so now you're the first player.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Wow.
and we draw
All right.
4,
So
5, 6, 7.
Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and play this,
Cool.
which allows me to draw 2, which 1,
Okay.
I
so
imagine
you
then reshuffle.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, 1, 2, comes back there. All right. Well, let's see. Okay,
Oh,
that's
one
cool.
second. I'm
Yeah, go
sorry.
ahead.
This guy flipped because he attacked, right?
Yes.
So he's in the vulnerable side right now.
Yes. All right. Now you have 1 movement.
Yeah.
Okay. So this guy only has 1 attack right now.
Mm-hmm. I think I can do
You,
him.
you think you got him?
Yeah, I got him.
All right. So I think I'm going to move over 1.
Yeah.
And attack this guy up here.
Take care because you have like really low life.
Huh?
So.
I got this.
Okay. Okay.
Come on.
Greedy.
That little cheesy guy up there. What is he gonna do to me? All right, so I got ranged attack because I have to use a ranged attack to reach up here.
Exactly.
So that's ranged, and he has what? I gotta do 3.
Mm-hmm.
3 to him, so that's 2. Let's do this. 2, 4,
All right.
and 5.
All right.
I'm gonna do 5, and we have to roll damage. I mean, I'm sorry, defense.
Defense. Ooh, Sam.
Please.
That's for being greedy.
Well, that's a little bit cocky,
Yeah.
yes. That's the way it rolls. That's
However,
the way it
is
crumbles.
to increase your rage.
Okay. 2?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I think I will sit back and just chill
All right.
for the
All right.
rest of this because I have a lot of defense in my hand.
All right. So let's just draw
Yeah,
one
flip
card.
that over.
Okay. This guy strikes you by 3.
That dude right there?
Yep.
Man, I got him.
Okay, cool.
Matter of fact,
I always trust you.
you shouldn't do that. All right, so I do have 3 defense.
Yeah.
And I hit him back for 3, but it's because
However,
he has armor, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, any
But
other
matter of fact, let me
monster.
see. Do I?
Yeah, you can actually keep this card.
I'm just gonna do
Yes.
this.
All right.
2 and 3.
All right. So you're safe.
Yep.
Okay. You can discard this card, and it's me.
Your turn.
Your turn. You still have defense in any case.
I have a little bit of defense.
All right. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going here. I'm staying in front.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Father Ghost.
At least it was his choice, but I feel like I'm using my son as a meat shield, so
Yeah,
that's not cool.
that's not cool. But I can handle this. Don't
All
worry
right,
about it.
you
I
got
know what
this.
I'm doing.
I trust you. I trust you.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. All right. So I'll be playing a ranged attack
Okay.
with a plus 2, 4. I
Okay.
think that's enough. Let's see.
I thought 2. I actually did 5.
You need to learn how
I
to roll the dice,
softened
Sam.
him up for you. That's what happened. I had him on the run.
Okay, so I flip this card, and we found our second
Second
rune.
rune. Okay, cool.
Cool. And I was able to increase it.
All right.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm triggering it. It says I can deal 2 damage to 2 enemies as I want without rolling the dice.
Okay.
So this guy here is dead as well. I told you I have a plan.
Yeah, that's cool. So that flips over as well.
Yeah, flips over, and ooh, nice.
We found our 3rd rune.
Yeah, and I heal 3. That's
But
why
we
I'm-
also have to trigger these as well, yeah?
once the rune comes.
Once the rune comes,
Yeah,
okay,
we're
got
fine
it.
for now.
Got it.
And the other 2 damage goes to this guy here. Okay. All right. So my other cards I'll be keeping. Okay.
All right. So
Cool.
we have another card that pops out here.
Yep.
All players draw 1 card. That's cool.
Yeah.
But that one
That
triggers.
guy here triggers, so he'll be striking me by 3. Reach up. Yay.
Just
fine.
you?
Yeah.
Because you're in front?
Yep. So I take damage.
Good job, son.
No problem, father. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here to serve.
Okay.
And we draw 1 more card, which is this guy here. He strikes me by 2 at range.
Mhm.
So, oh, dude, we have the 3 runes here,
Mhm.
which means this strategy should have
That flips, yeah.
Woohoo! Now we have both +2 to hand limit,
Got
which
it.
means we'll be drawing 9 cards.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy here cannot flip back anymore. All right?
So he's open season.
Yeah, open season. And he strikes me by 2 because of this card, which still fine. Okay? So, cool.
That's that?
That's
All right,
that.
So that's the second thing. Okay, so now we would discard all of our cards.
Mm-hmm.
And
You can choose.
we gotta choose, let's see, I'm gonna choose this one right here.
All right, cool.
Up my ranged game a little bit.
I'll be playing the ranged support guy, so
Okay.
we can draw one more card next turn because
That goes under,
you can count on me.
and these are all,
Uh,
what are these? Well, this
yeah,
one
this is
should be
discard
here.
pile.
Discard pile.
Okay,
All right.
so
Now we draw up to 9, right?
yes, I have 3 here. I'll be shuffling my discard
7.
pile.
And 8 and 9.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool.
Oh, somebody's going down. Somebody's going down. All right, so you are now first player again?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, no.
so Sam,
Yes, sir.
can you do 15 damage?
I can get pretty close to it.
Okay.
I think.
Let me help you. You can draw one more card.
Ooh.
And me as well. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, I guess I am going here and deal the most amount of damage I can, so we can get rid of this guy. We'll be
So
playing.
close, man. I'm so close.
Ooh.
All right.
So
Go ahead.
I'll be playing a ranged attack, which still let me target this guy here
Mm-hmm.
with a +1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see what happens. 1.
6.
All right. So this gentleman here takes 6 damage.
Okay. So
And
he's got
I'll raise my bar.
14 left, yeah?
Yeah, let's see if I can do anything else. Nope. I'll just skip the other cards. Okay?
All right.
Let's draw one more card. Alright, he attacks you by 2.
Who is it?
This guy.
Dirty Rat.
Yep.
I'll block one of them.
Cool.
So I just
So
take
take
one.
only one.
And there you go.
That's it.
That's
Okay.
it for you. All right, so I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Cool.
So 1, 2. Let's see here. I might be able to do something cool.
Okay. Don't disappoint me, Sam, please.
All right. Well, I don't think it's gonna be as cool as I wanted it to be, but it could be. No, not really. All right.
Alright.
Well,
Remember,
let's see.
We always have this guy here.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
I'm thinking I can definitely take this dude out.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but if I do
He
that,
has only 2 life
yeah,
left.
he only has 2
I
life
think
left.
I can actually deal with him with this.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll come over here.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
do
You can stand in the back.
do a whole bunch of.
Yeah.
I'll try to do a whole bunch of damage to him. Let's see here. We've got. All right, we got attack of 1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
2.
3, 6, 7, 8,
11.
11. No,
No,
can't
this
do
one
that.
now. Yeah.
Just 11.
11. 11's good.
All right, so
All right. Cool.
11 all together.
he
So,
take-
that's
he
up to
only has
17.
3 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's that. Oops, sorry. And we flip over another card.
All right. I'll place draw a
So,
card.
We
This
all take
triggers,
damage.
we all take 1 damage, which I actually be blocking.
Okay. And that has to be an enemy attack.
Yeah,
for that to work.
but you can use this card as a normal shield.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, you're fine. And the next card, which is again. Okay, so now, oh yeah, great. Let's still have this. No, actually, since he'll be attacking me as well, I'll just defend.
Okay.
And I'll take 1 damage from the earthquake.
Okay.
Okay.
And I have to take a damage too.
Yeah, you take the.
Yeah. Okay. So this-
Okay. No,
Get
don't worry,
one
still have
over.
2 life.
Yeah, it's just a flesh wound. We're good.
Okay. All right. So I think I'll keep focus.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, sure. No worries.
Cool.
No worries. No worries. I'll take this one because being able to double its value will
Okay.
be pretty useful, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes down here,
All right.
and that's that.
And
So it comes back to me.
first. Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty much good as far as showing people how to play. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, what will happen now is we're gonna kill him easily next turn, and I think we'll be able to break his armor. Have a lot of number cards here. No problem
Right.
about it.
Yeah. So basically, once we kill this dude and break this guy's armor, we would finish this mission
Yes.
and go on to the next one that we chose.
All right. The next one we choose.
Or that we would choose after we finish this, right?
Yeah, we will choose after we finish it. This all goes away, and I will just be setting up the next quest,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll be playing just like we played this one, except all quest scenarios, they're completely different
Yeah.
from each other. They all have like a minor puzzle mixed with action. We try to get the feeling from the video game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I have to say that I think this is a new, not exactly a brand new take, I guess, but it feels. I'll definitely say that it feels like a fresh take on deck building.
Yes,
Because
yes.
you're not purchasing cards.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to have those money cards like most deck builders have.
Yeah.
You just choose one of these down here, and then you're kind of slogging through. So I do like that, and I like this mosaic thing. I think it's interesting. Adds almost a storyline element to it. That because you got to find these runes to get that
Yeah.
thing down here, and then that thing affects this card over here, and so what's some of the process, I guess you could say, behind all of that? I know I've heard that you are like a God of War aficionado.
Yeah.
As far as you really have played the game a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So
I am a God of War fan from the whole franchise.
yeah.
And I played a lot of time this game, this specific one, the Nordic one, after I realized I would be the lead designer of this game. So it was like a super happy surprise for me.
That's good.
So one big challenge we have, like every time we're trying to make a game that is already a game, it's how you translate this, how you give the same feeling except a different experience.
Yeah.
So that's behind all of this. So the main mechanic, the mosaic, that's why I'm a really big fan of table presence. I think this is really important for the game. And God of War is beautiful. It's a piece of art. While you play, I was like charmed by every time I stopped, I looked at the background. I could chill there for a few minutes. I was like, I want to make the players have the same experience.
Yeah.
So we came out, not just me, of course, I have a team, to this idea of this panorama, which is really beautiful and still kind of new and cool mechanic that we can implement the action and the puzzle on it.
Right.
All right. The deck building, actually, it wasn't deck building the first prototype,
Really?
but as we played, deck building more and more looks like the right mechanic for this game.
Yeah.
So we start adapting it to become a deck building-ish game.
Gotcha.
And we got to this because we want to feel the upgrade thing. We still want you to play cards to have like a hand management feeling. And I think we got to the right spot. Like we'll be drawing cards just like a deck building. However, we'll be specializing your hero. You can go more attack driven. You can go more defense driven. You can be support. You can be both. So
Yeah, that's really neat. That's really neat how it does still have that feeling of a deck builder, but you don't have 7 decks of cards out on the table
Of
that you're
course,
purchasing for.
of
You don't have a
course.
market, you don't have little point cards and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. But it still has that deck building feel. But on top of that, there's this other layer of figuring out the puzzle and attacking these different monsters that you know are there. So I really do think that brings a real fresh feel to the game.
Cool.
So how was working with SMS? I mean, I don't expect you to say anything,
No,
groundbreaking or anything like that. But
no,
I mean,
actually, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing, because they were there all the time from the beginning. Like at the start of the creation, we had a big discussion, change of emails to come to a story that we both agree.
Right.
It was really cool because they give us a lot of options to work with. For example, we have these characters here.
Yeah.
They are actually NPC on the game. You only play with Kratos, all right? And they gave us the opportunity to actually give the players the feeling to play as the NPCs. Every time I was playing, I was like, dude, Fred is so cool. Why I cannot play with her? And now you can.
That's
and they approved this. This is all approved by SMS.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, I'm sorry, Sam. Do you mind?
No.
You actually
They
killed-
might though, but
Yeah. Sorry, guys. It's been a long time since the release. You should have
Yeah,
played.
that's true, that's true, yeah.
1 year is enough. So Baldur, he's killed in the game. It's the final boss. Okay. We talked to SMS, and they allowed us to change the ending. So basically, when you kill Baldur, according to the story, you trigger Ragnarok.
oh wow.
Okay, according to the Nordic lore. So actually, in this game, you cannot kill Baldur. So the one of the enemies is against Baldur, and you need to actually trap him instead of killing him.
Instead of killing him.
Kill him is a losing condition for this scenario.
Right.
So they were super open to let us work a little bit on their story. So it was really cool.
That's
And
good.
actually, they played this game. They love it. I was super nervous when Eric flew to LA to play with them, and he left me 2 hours without any message, nothing. But
He probably did it on purpose too. No one
sure. He was like, he likes to see me suffer.
Yeah.
So after 2 hours, he was like, dude, they love it.
Yeah,
He's
that's
like,
great. That's great.
And after that, they approved like a lot of stuff, really easy.
You were
It's really
walking
good
on
to
air
work.
at that point, probably. I imagine.
Yeah,
You were just loving
I
it.
was-
That's great.
It was
Yeah, there's
one
a-
of the best days of my life.
Yeah, there's a I don't want to say a rash, but there just seems to be like there's a lot of video games or video game companies that are trying to step into the board game realm.
Yeah, sure.
And that's a cool thing, We started seeing board games show up at places like GameStop, and there's a definite
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
bleeding over that is happening right now. So it's cool that these companies are starting to work with good board game companies
Yeah,
to
that's
bring
true.
out to bring out some
I
really
like
nice
this.
games.
I like this crossover between board games and video game companies.
Yeah, that's great. So when is this scheduled for release? Oh, I guess we should say this is still kind of prototype form.
95%, let's say.
But there's still some stuff that could
Yeah,
change. So
yeah.
don't
don't get so attached.
nail yourself or attach yourself to the stuff that's here. Although I guess this is a good look. So when is this going to be hitting the airwaves, so to speak?
Okay, so we'll probably, I cannot promise you, have a few copies for Gen Con.
Okay.
All right, but the release date is third quarter of this year.
Third quarter of this
Yeah.
year. Possibly some things you're going to be demoing at Gen Con for sure.
For sure, we are actually demoing here,
Yeah.
so there's no
reason
why
not to.
demo
Got
at
it.
Gen Con.
Yeah, this is of course not final production, but it's still pretty nice.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
pretty nice. All right, so third quarter this year, you can look for God of War, the card game coming out from CMON. We're here with designer Alex, and Phil wasn't able to be here, but
Yeah, sad,
you'll
sad Phil.
you'll pass on
Yeah.
my thanks to him as
Okay.
well. But be on the lookout. If you're going to be at Gen Con, stop by the CMON booth and have a go. Thanks for joining us, and thank you, Alex. We
Thank you,
certainly
Sam.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care.